just added Mohamed Sanu. You get to a point where you're like, who stacks up against him? I think Green Bay you have to consider. I don't think anybody in the AFC does. I think Green Bay stacks up because Aaron could do his Aaron thing, and I think New Orleans is a great team. And with that, we go to Greg Jennings, played in the NFL for a decade, couple of Pro Bowls, Super Bowl via the Coward Global Satellite Network. I'm watching Rodgers, LaFleur, Greg.
All right, good morning. Good morning, humans. As I normally open this thing up to Dave Ramsey, I was listening to Colin Cowherd. Of course, it's 12 o'clock. We after 12, actually, 12:30. Sheesh. Put this thing together. I had to run out of state this morning, so didn't know that before yesterday. But I had to run out of state this morning. And 2-hour drive there, 2-hour drive back, 2-hour drive there, 2-hour drive back. And that's just how my life is. It's all good. I love it. All right. Good morning, y'all. Welcome. Oh, Miss Lucas is on. Soon as I jump on this thing, Miss Lucas is there to say hello. Hello to you, Miss Lucas. Really appreciate you for being here. I'm gonna come out the gate and go left for a second. Come out the gate and go left for a second. I have done over 20,000 shows and videos. Not only have I done shows, I'm a stat guy. I'm a nerd. As well as writing a book, I read books. I have a small book library. I got about 50 books in my library. The great Dave Ramsey said, leaders are readers. And so it is. Nothing burns me to the core more than when I speak, a black woman gets mad. Nothing burns me more. Somebody posted something on Facebook and it says, if you want to make a truthful person mad, tell them a lie. And if you want to make a narcissist mad, tell them the truth. If you want to make a truthful person mad, tell them a lie. If you want to make a narcissist mad, tell them the truth. What I do is I always do. If you want to know everything about women of color, and I mean their effed up ways, it's in this book. I got a fully understanding about them from this book. When I speak about in this book, I then go on, I put up Miss Ali's name, and I see all the black women that attacked Miss Ali because of this book. Everything that Miss Ali said in this book is true. What I simply ask is, where's the white woman's version of this book? Where is it? It doesn't exist because there's no need for it. I had a woman come on one of my videos. I did a show about the Jessica and Lan because I just at 50 years old, I never met a person that was getting raped and pull out a cell phone and start recording it. I just never seen that before. But then a black woman comes up under that video this morning, and I tore off into her like I always do because they want to not accept the fact of what you're saying and respect it. They want to change the narrative of how you think. Oh no, everything that a black woman says is that happened to us, everything. Nope, not going to believe that. Not going to believe that. I'm not going to believe that. So, and then she says, she left 4 comments. She says, look at all these weirdos over here listening to you, agreeing with you, excuse me. So I said, thank you for making my point. Just because nobody agrees with you and everybody agrees with me, they're weirdos. Wow. Nobody said, if anybody don't believe what Chris is saying here today, they're a weirdo. Nobody says that. Nobody said on the comments, if anybody don't believe what Chris is saying, they're a weirdo. But here's a black woman. She came up under there and said, look at all these weirdos agreeing with you. So I'm going to end it with this, and then we're going to start this thing here on October 22nd. I've never seen anybody like black women. Black women are just uniquely different to me, in not a good way. I've never seen a group of anybody allow themselves to borrow someone else's experiences and borrow someone else's pain. You see, what I'm not going to do is I don't glorify booty out niggas. I don't glorify men that got 5 different women. I used to, in 2015, had about 30 guys that came on my platform every day. And we spoke when we was off the phone. And then I noticed something. When I did videos on shows about Section 8 women, they got mad. Why do you think they got mad? The reason why they got mad, boy, I just always seem to get calls for this company in the middle of a show. Father's League, may I help you?
Hello?
Father's League, may I help you?
I can barely hear you. I'm sorry.
No, you're all right. How could I help you, sir?
I was trying to get some information. I seen the sign.
Okay.
Can I call you back? It's echo.
Okay, I need you to do me a favor. Call me back at about 1:30 because I'm actually doing a show now. If you got YouTube, you can check out the National Fathers League on YouTube. I'm doing a show right now. You can check it out. But I'll be done at 1:30, okay? Okay.
You say National what League?
It was on the advertisement, the National Fathers League on YouTube.
All right, thank you.
Sure.
All right.
All right. So, I just never met a group of people that borrowed somebody else's pain. I never ever in my life seen somebody hate because of what happened to somebody else as much as I hate with women of color. If you find one that's very, very voluptuous, the chances of them dating somebody other than a booty out nigga is slim to none. And it's just, everything is ignored. But this book here, by the way, excuse me, the name of this book is The Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman. And at the bottom it says, read it before she does, in a warning. Read it before she does. All the answers is in this book. So I always answer black women that try to attack me with, Shahrazad Ali wrote a book talking about all the stuff that you're doing right now. And basically, I talk about what she talks about, and the results are the same. You are doing the same thing to me. Now, like I told that individual, I'm sorry I don't be over here saying these hoes and these bees, because I don't talk like that. I know how to articulate myself. I'm very smart. I was an honor roll student in high school. My allegiance is to nerds. That's my allegiance. My allegiance is to what's right. I don't care who it offends. I don't. That goes for my mama and anybody else in my family that's a woman. I don't care about your response. As a woman on Instagram said, and I want to quote her. I want to quote her. I want to quote her. Please forgive me. I want to quote this beautiful specimen. She said something today that I agree with. Was I looking in this phone? Because I actually jacked it. Whenever she posts stuff, I always seem to jack it. I'm a post jacker. But this woman says something today, and it was very unique. So allow me to share what this woman said. Why didn't I post it? I thought I posted it. I thought it was. All right, let me check my screenshots. Okay, here it is. I'm only responsible for what I say, not what you understand. I'm only responsible for what I say. Because let me end it with this. Every woman that I've tried to date and love, I would say something as clear as day, only to get a response with, so what you saying is, that's all I would get. Oh, so what you saying is, and then I have to respond with, that's how you're interpreting it. I said what I said. All right. Good morning, y'all. Welcome to the show, WNFL National Fathers League Talk Radio. And I am doing this thing off of multiple platforms. And I appreciate all you guys for being here. Johnny says, what's good, Chris? Frog Fox says, yeah, nerdness and righteousness. Caribbean's here. She's here. And then, of course, Mrs. Gloria is here. Let me tell y'all something about Miss Gloria. She's a very beautiful woman. We spoke. We got each other's numbers. We throw things at each other. Every time I do some writing, I from time to time, I'll send her some clips. I haven't done no writing in a while, and that's why I haven't sent it. I'm literally have fried my brain writing. I wrote 3 books, 3 5,000-word books in my Common Sense series, League Common Sense series, and not literally my brain just melted. So I took a couple of weeks off writing my League series books, and I just want to let everybody know this. I wanted to let everybody know this, and this is what I'm talking about here today. What's going on, Nate? What's going on? Wow. Ian, that's a cool name. Eyen, that's a cool name. So I'm gonna talk about reputation today. I'm gonna talk about reputation, black woman versus reputation, white women. That's what I'm gonna talk about today. And I want to talk about this because, once again, I get individuals that seem to try to change the inevitable. I told you guys last year I had a person that very beautiful woman of color. This woman had a 54-inch ass and hips. This individual also had 29-inch waist and a 35-inch chest. I mean, she was stacked. When this woman was 33 years old, I told this woman, I guarantee you when you're 50 years old, you'll be single. She had 17 years to get it right. People, when you're that beautiful, it should not be hard. God made man weak to women. We are weak. Beauty is what makes a man weak. So if you are standing there and you're getting all this attention because you're that beautiful, and in 50 years of living, you can't find a man to marry you, then damn, that says a lot about you. But here's what I'm going to tell everybody, and I want Brandon to pay attention to what I'm about to say. Brandon said, white women's weakness. No ass and they age badly. I'm not going to release your comment. I just want to read what you're saying. But Brandon is he's probably young. Because Brandon, I'm 50 years old. And no ass and age badly means what? We are talking about the mindset and the reputation. So that's the reputation that white women have to you? That's the reputation that white women have to you. They ain't got no ass and they age badly. Okay. Oh, wow. Wow. That's your reputation. Okay. So let me tell you this, Brandon. Take your funky ass on any dating site. All right? Here's what I want you to do. Here's what I want you to do. I love individuals like this. Here's what I want you to do. Here's what I want you to do, Brandon. Because Brandon said, I'm not going to release his comment. Brandon said white women age badly and they got flat asses. Right. So Brandon is the type of person that he obviously thinks that the big ass is the almighty. So here's what I'm going to tell you, Brandon. Very well said. Joe said older white women are feminine and sweet. Right. I agree with that. I agree with that. So check this out. Since Tehran said white women age with grace. I agree with that. Hold on. Everybody just want to just get at his ass. Let me get him first. Because we're talking about the reputation of white women and black women here today on October 22nd. And Brandon said, well, white women don't got no ass and they age real bad. King Groove said big asses usually stink and have no 401k. Snow bunnies have class. King, let me applaud you. Let me applaud. Let me get them though, y'all. Damn. Keep them coming though. So, Brandon, take your funky ass on any dating site. Here's what I want you to do. Take your funky ass on any dating site and go look at all those women you claim is what? Big asses? Go look on any dating site and look at the thousands of them that you see on there at 50 years old still. And then Brandon, let me, hey Brandon, let me tell you something. I met a girl that was 29 years old, had a waist this big, an ass this big, and Brandon, she had a 15-year-old and a 14-year-old child. So that meant that niggas was putting skeet up in her ass early. Find a white woman that got an ass like that and a body like that and reckless like that. Find them. I'm gonna give you the floor, Brandon. You the man. Brandon said, no. White women, they got flat asses. You didn't see the video I did about how I want a flat ass? You didn't see that video? Boy, you late to the party, homie. You late to the party, man. So, I appreciate that. Boy, everybody tanning that dude's ass. Oh, my. He thought I was going to be like, yeah, I want me a big ass. Fuck out of here. Now, I don't like cursing, man, but get the fuck out of here. Damn shit-idiot. That's what you are, a fucking shit-idiot. Let's be clear. Take your ass on a dating site and see all the 45 and 50-year-old glamours, that's what they call themselves, well, 50-year-old black women that are grandmothers 2 and 3 times over because they gave up that big ass when they were in their teens. All right? Go do that. So, check this out. I'm talking about reputation this morning. All right? Miss Gloria, she says, here's what Miss Gloria said. Here's what Gloria said. Gloria said, she said, but we know what a 401k is, and my flat ass is comfortable in my Lincoln. Oh my. Oh, Gloria is a white woman. Oh, I got Miss SP News Nuggets in the building. I love Miss News Nuggets. Let me tell y'all something about Miss News Nuggets. I love just putting her on the spot when she gets here. If you don't like getting put on the spot, Miss News Nuggets, you need not come, or just come and listen. But once you say good morning, it tells me you're here. Let me tell you. Let me tell Brandon. Let me tell Brandon. Let me tell Brandon. Brandon, Miss News Nuggets is the type of woman you should be talking about. Not talking about white women. Miss News Nuggets is